I had to stop after every 20 pulls on the hacksaw. Then it'd freeze and listen, checking for guards nearby. If the guards caught wind of what we were doing, the whole escape plan would be blown. We might even lose our lives. But this fence was solid metal, and there was no way we were going to cut through it fast. So me and my partner just took turns over and over. After about 30 minutes of teamwork, the fence finally gave. We didn't waste a second. We climbed through the window and into what looked like a basement. We hoped to find a passage out, but after a full lap around, every exit was locked with iron doors. With no choice, I put the fence back the way it was. That's when I spotted a pile of old window latches, and the bolts could be sawed off and turned into a key. I'd only sawed 2 cuts when I heard footsteps. We ducked down quick. 2 guards on duty had snuck down to smoke. They'd never guessed we'd slipped around the corner by stacking ourselves like human blocks. But before we could breathe easy, they turned back this way. Luckily, they didn't catch on. Once they left, we didn't waste a moment. I pulled out the saw and got back to work. Half an hour of focused cutting later, the bolt was finally free. I bent it hard and headed straight for the iron door. I slid it into the lock, and with a click, that lock turned wide open. We lit the oil lamp we'd brought, and without hesitation walked into the dark, damp basement. Though the light was dim and weak, it was enough to light our path to freedom. Then we made an exciting discovery. All the locks down here were exactly the same. With our master key, we quickly found what we were after, the iron door leading to the city sewer. But we never expected that door had a spring lock. Our master key was useless in an instant, but I stayed calm and came up with a plan. I lifted the door slightly, wedged the key under the bottom hinge, then pulled out the saw and cut the top hinge in 2. I did the same to the bottom hinge, then I removed the key and pulled out the broken pins. Just like that, the iron door came off with ease. Freedom was one step away. But I didn't rush. I pulled a matchstick, broke it in half, and tucked it into the hinge gap. Then I hammered it with the master key, making it look just like the real hinge. After all that, I crawled back in and rehung the door. Not only had we removed the door, we'd also disguised the scene so guards wouldn't notice. With hearts pounding, we entered the sewer, but it was blocked by thick cement. That stuff was solid. No ordinary tool could break through, but the wall next to it was built with cheap cement, and it scraped off easy with pressure. I said we could dig through it in a few days. We just needed proper tools down here tomorrow, but the sun was already up, and the guards were about to start their rounds, and we still weren't back.